you so much, Miss. Okay. The topic today, the topic today, this is a fantastic class. I love you. This time I'm a point form. Let me recall. Recall, for example, how we plot the point in the rectangular coordinate system. Suppose, plot the point 6,4. Remember, and the other pair, the first number is the x component, and the second number is the y component. So 6 on the x-axis is here, and 4 on the y is here. Oh, this point is this point. I plot that. And by the way, this belongs to the first quadrant, because the first quadrant is the quadrant. This is the first quadrant when the x is positive and y is also positive. Suppose another example. Easy. Negative 3,4 again. Negative 3 on the x-axis here and 4 positive here. Plot that. This is the second point. And this belongs to the second quadrant, because the second quadrant is when the x is negative and y is positive. Okay, easy. Now, another point is negative 3, negative 5. Negative 3 again in x-axis, negative 5 is down. There's a negative 5 here, negative 3, negative 5 here. This belongs to the third quadrant when the x is negative and y is negative, both negative. Negative 3, negative 5, both those belong to the third quadrant. So this is the first one, quadrant. This is the second. This was the third. Suppose another example. Suppose 4, negative 4. 4 is positive, x positive, and negative 4 is down here. 4 quadrant. Well, there are some points that don't belong to any quadrant. For example, 0,7. 0,7 is exactly no component x, and 7 component y, which is exactly on the y-axis. Okay, this is the boundary que separate the first and the second. No? This is the on y-axis. And suppose another point is negative 6,0 is similar here. Negative 6,0 is on the x-axis. Easy. I suppose that this is super easy for you. You understand very well this. You have no problem with this, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, but I want to take advantage to introduce new thing que es super useful for you. Que es, okay. This is the last time that we are doing the graph by hand, like that. Now we're using software. And this software is totally free. And this software is online. And this is amazing, beautiful, fantastic. So always we are doing the graph, even in the test, using Desmos. Desmos. D-E-S-M-O-S. Desmos. Okay, it's easy. You go to your browser, maybe Google Chrome is fantastic, and you type in www.desmos.com. No? Let me show you. I want to show you now. Look. Desmos. Let me share the screen. You see Desmos? Switching to Desmos. Look. There you go. Do you see? Do you see or no?
Yes.
Both. Wow. Look. So I organize my lecture in the example 1, example 2, example 3. For example, in the example 1, look at that. We have the point, We plot before, remember, right? It's wow, look at that. I plot, and let me put the in projector mode to see much better. Oh, nice. Okay, good. I plot the point one by one, no? 6,4, red color. Negative 3,4, green color. Negative 3, negative 5, black color. I can change the color here. Look, I can change the color. Here, I click on this icon, hold the mouse, and you select the color you want. No, in this case, I like red. Okay? 4, negative 4, blue. 0,7, purple color. And negative 6,0, black color. And also, this is a little bit more sophisticated, but a little by little you learn and understand. I can, for example, the first point is the red one. Is located in the first quadrant. The first quadrant is this. Look, first quadrant. The second is the blue, second quadrant. Blue no, green, sorry. It's a green color, second quadrant. I use in green. I don't know why, because I like green. Third quadrant, black. Look at that. And fourth quadrant, blue. Okay? This is fantastic, guys. We are doing everything using Desmos. Yeah, I promise, this test, the second test is always complicated. Sometimes I need to call 911. Okay? Okay, when I apply this test, some students have heart attack. It's a colloquial, it's a funny way, but this is hard. Why it's hard? The reason it's hard is because everything is graphic. And so now the graphic part we're solving using this Desmos is a software working like a graphic calculator, but it's online, it's free, and you can save your work in the cloud. Okay, this is really Mathematica of the 21st century. Okay? Okay. Let's try to right back. Chance Gomez. Okay. Don't send me now the test because interrupt my lecture. Okay, let me try to go back to the whiteboard. I don't know if you see or no the whiteboard. Let me switch into whiteboard.
No.
No, and now?
Yeah, we see.
Okay, super. Okay, entonces let's discussing apply examples of the distance formula and midpoint formula. Okay, what is that? What is that? What is that? Okay, let me show you in detail. What is that? Suppose we have a rectangular coordinate system. Okay, roughly, not necessarily sophisticated sketch. Suppose we have rectangular coordinate system. X, Y. And we have 2 points. Suppose this point, I want to call P1. And this we can represent by the component X1, Y1. Actually, P1 is the order pair X1, Y1. And suppose another point, hypothetical, in any position, P2. This is X2 and this is Y2. Okay, like an order pair, P2 is X2, Y2. Now I want to connecting this point by the line segment. And the length of this the segment line is distance. Okay? Entonces super easy. Look. Distance between P1, P2 segment. This is a notation. D represents distance. Is the length of this segment that you compute it using, look at that. I break it down in 2 parts. This part, the horizontal part, is X2 minus X1. Because it's x2 minus x1, and the vertical part is y2 minus y1. Entonces now this is the right triangle, and the distance using Pythagorean theorem, geometry, is subtracting the horizontal raised to the second power and subtracting the vertical y2 minus y1 squared and apply square root both sides, and you find the distance. This is the distance in between P1 and P2. This is distance formula. If you want to practice today, example of this. And what about midpoint? Well, midpoint is easy. Midpoint is, in this segment line, we found the midpoint. Is the point in the middle, que split. Bisect, split the segment in two equal parts. So this is D over 2, and this is D over 2. And this guy is called a midpoint. Let me call midpoint. Midpoint. What is the formula for the midpoint? Easy. The formula for the midpoint is super easy. It's the average. So I'm going to find the x sub m. So the component x sub m. Get this. X sub m. Of the midpoint, you average x2 plus x1 divided by 2. You adding this plus this divided by 2. And likewise, to find y sub m, you average the y. Y sub m is equal y2 plus y1 divided by 2. End story. It's a distance formula, midpoint formula. Any question? Now we are ready to do two examples. One easy and one complicated. Very, very complicated. Some students have some question, specific question or not yet? No question, guys? No? No?
No.
No. Okay. Well, then I want to copy the example. Okay, example 1, easy, no big deal. Example 1 is Victoria. Don't send me now, guys. Can you interrupt me a little bit in my lecture, no? Because I see the notification. No. After you send me. Okay. Suppose find the distance and midpoint of the points. So we have 2 points. The points. -4,0 and 4,6. Immediately, when I face that problem, I am doing the graphic. Okay? Immediately. It's the first thing you should do. Entonces now we can use the paper, but I highly recommend the Desmos, no? Okay, so I switch into Desmos now. Okay, in the real life, you open Desmos. Okay. Okay. You see Desmos now, right?
Yes.
Look at that. Entonces, in the example 2 que organize, by the way, guys, you can organize Desmos. You click here. Look, you click in this plus sign. It's add items. Entonces, suppose que you click here and you create new folder. So in this case, I create 3 folders. Example 1 que we saw. Now, example 2 is the new example we are doing now, and example 3. And we create more throughout the lecture today. And you see the process to create folder. Entonces now, suppose que I expanded this. You click in this arrow and expanded the word. Wow, amazing. Look at that. So I plot the point. Look, boom. I plot the point. I do a step by step. Look, I plot the point. Boom. And red color I use. I connecting both by the segment line. And my goal is compute this, what is the length of this green segment line, and find the midpoint. By the way, using the common sense, using your imagination, it's obvious que es 0.3, no? It's 0.3 because what is the midpoint in the x component between 4 and -4? When you adding. I don't know what happened. Everyone saw very well Desmos or no? No? Let me know, guys. Come on, help me. Did you see or no?
Yes.
I don't know, because some people say, don't know, I don't see. Okay, do you see this one, right?
Yes.
Okay, good, very good. Let's say we have 2 points, -4,0, 4,6. I plot that. You connecting by segment line, okay, using green color. Now, the thing we try to compute in the whiteboard is the length of this segment line and the midpoint is 0.4. Makes sense que 0.4 because the average in between +4 and -4, que the x component is 0, no? +4 plus -4 is 0. Divided by 2 is 0. And the average between 6 and 0, 6 plus 0 is 6, divided by 2 is 3. This is the midpoint. But no, don't worry. We are doing now in detail graphically. Graphically, no, in the whiteboard, sorry. Algebraically, numerically. Okay. Okay, whiteboard. There you go. Okay, do you see whiteboard, right? Let me copy now the formula. Well, I have the formula, but the distance between P1, P2 is equal big square root. Inside we have 2 parentheses and a square, the quantity, right? And you, in the first one, you're subtracting the x. Okay, by the way, this is x1, y1, x2, y2. You're subtracting the x components. Who is x2? F4. Minus, because the formula contains minus. X1 is -4. So -4, something like that. And the y component is y2 is 6 minus 0. Okay, y1. Is this the y was easy. In this case, we have double minus, no? Entonces, actually, it's 4 plus 4. And make it sense because the distance between -4 and +4 is 8. So we have, for example, +4. What is the distance between +4 and 0? 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the distance between 0 and -4? 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember, distance is always positive number. Entonces, 4 plus 4 is 8. Entonces, we continue. This is 8 squared plus 6 squared. Because 6 minus 0 is 6, no? Now, finally, a square both sides, no, square, it's 64, it's 36, it's 100, and square root 100 is 10. Wow, 10 unit is the distance in between the point -4 and +4. So the length of the green segment line you see before in Desmos is 10. Any question? Do you understand the mathematics behind this idea? How you select the point, how plugging in the formula? When we practice more example, I promise. I'm more complicated. Yes, okay, Miriam. Super, Miriam. Now my point. Let's compute my point. Okay, we predict geometrically using our common sense que es 0.3. Okay, pero no. I want to compute x sub m. Remember x1 plus x2 divided by 2. U2 what? N Fender. U2, what is U2? N. Okay. Okay. And Y sub M is the formula for the midpoint, guys. Y1 plus Y2 divided by 2. Who is X1? X1 is negative 4. Plus X2 is positive 4. Es obvio que es 0. 0 divided by 2 is 0. And Y1 is 0. Plus Y2 is 6 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Therefore, the midpoint is located in the order pair 0, end the story. Any question? Midpoint and distance formula. This was the first example. Very, very easy. Very, very clear. I suppose it's clear, no? I suppose. And now I bring another example more complicated. Example 3 can contain 1, 2, 3, and 4 questions. Any question, guys? No? Good? You feel good?
Yeah, we're right.
Absolutely. Okay, very well. No? Miriam, you say no. Miriam, come on, activate the microphone.
Yes.
Dice Miriam. Yes, yes. Okay. Let me go to the example 2. Just a little bit. Pay attention, please. Example 2 is, wow. Example 2. Example 2 say, consider 3 points. Consider 3 points. And the point is given and have a name. Capital A is the name of the first point. It's negative 2, 1. Comma. B. B is the point 2, 3. And C is 3, 1. Entonces I have several questions. The first question, or question A, is plot the point. And you form the triangle because it's 3 points. No? The name of the triangle maybe is ABC, no? Triangle ABC. Wow. Triangle ABC. A, B, C. Okay, super. This is easy. This is the easy part. Number B is find the length. Find the length. Length of each side of the triangle. In other words, I need to find the distance between A and B, comma, the distance between B and C, and the distance between A and C. 3 distances. It's the side of the triangle, 3 sides. C question, verify that the triangle is a right triangle. Okay, let me refresh your memory. Right triangle is the triangle that at least no have one 90-degree corner, right? So it's supposed right triangle look like that. Not necessarily like that. You can rotate, shift. Okay, it's like that. One corner is 90 degrees. And I know the fact that when this situation happens, let me call CAB. We can apply the Pythagorean relationship, Pythagorean theorem. So it's C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. Si this statement is true, we claim that. Si this statement is true, this is a fantastic way to prove that this is a right triangle. Okay? Si this statement no is false, entonces obviously no right triangle. Okay, but no, I have no idea. And finally, find the area. You need to find the area of the triangle. And the formula to find the area for the triangle is the classical formula that you know in geometry, 1/2 base multiplication by height. I have no idea who is the base and who is the height, but in your moment we analyze. This is a formula for define the area for any, I don't care. Si it's isosceles, equilateral, I don't know. Okay, this is my problem, guys. Too long problem, eh? Okay, what should I do first? I'm gonna plot the point. Plot the point. Do you want to do it by hand or using Desmos? Plot the point on the rectangular coordinate sheet. Do it by hand or using Desmos?
Desmos.
Okay, so you like, right? Okay, good. Very, very good. So now let me try in Desmos. Let me switch into Desmos, the screen. Switching the screen. Desmos here. Do you see?
Yes.
This was the example 2. Do you remember, right? Now example 3 is something like that. Okay, guys, do you see, maybe you see this complicated equation? This is not for you. I am the teacher. Yeah, I know. Well, you can, of course you can, because it's no super big deal. But they are sophisticated, curly bracket. I don't understand, professor. No. The only thing you should do is plot the point. You plot the point. You say one possibility to plot the point is, look, this is the segment. Segment, and segment. You plot the point here. Open parentheses. You copy the point. 2, negative 2,1. I plot the point. The point you can write line by line. You press enter and you open new line. For example, you press enter. Here, you press enter. You open another, right? And you put another point. Or, so you prefer using different color. Or, so you prefer using the same color, you separate by color. And you identify with the label, or no, if you want, label. Okay, this is the point, super. Okay, this is my my 3 point. The sophisticated part, it's no big deal, but it's a little bit sophisticated. I don't want you learn now. No, it's a segment line. For example, I connecting this and this. I connecting this and this. Yeah, I connecting this and this. Boom, and we form a triangle. Okay. So my goal in the second question is determine this distance, the distance of the black segment line in between A and B, B and C, and A and C. Okay. The next step is determine if this triangle is right or no. What do you think? Using your imagination. Come on, imagination. What do you think? Is right triangle or no?
Yes.
Yes. Some people say yes. Everyone is agree or disagree with this idea that is right. Yeah, Jose dice yes, of course. So, bueno, using the intuition, no? Common sense. This corner here look like, yeah, you are right. Miriam said yes. This corner look like 90 degrees, this corner. But I want to prove mathematically, okay, because maybe it's 89.9 and you believe using your intuition, que es okay, pero no. Okay, so you see the blob, you see the segment, you have some idea how it look like the problem. Now let's come back to the whiteboard to solve the problem. Okay? Switching whiteboard. Okay, I am in whiteboard again. Okay, let's go. I did my first question. I go to my second question. Find the distance. Okay, so I need to use the distance formula 3 times. The distance formula is, let me copy one more time. Distance formula between P1, P2. Well, in this case, in between A and B, no? No P1, P2. So, for example, distance formula between A and B segment is a big square root. And you're subtracting the X component inside this parenthesis. Look, I'm subtracting the, okay, let me copy here the point. The point A is negative 2,1. The point B is the point 2,3. The point C is 3,1. Okay, make it zoom to see more clear. And we focusing in that part. Okay, the distance between A and B is the distance between this guy. So you inside the component. Remember the formula contains a minus. This minus is the formula, but this minus is the minus, or is the sign of value -2, and it's a +2. Okay, entonces okay, and the y component is 3 and 1. It doesn't matter what you subtract, the 3 minus 1, 1 minus 3. I don't care, 1 minus 3 or 3 minus 1, because when you square become positive, right? So the distance between A and B is, let me see. This is -4, and -4 squared is +16, plus 1 minus 3 is -2, and -2 squared 4. This is radical 20. Leave it like that. You can. Oh, so some student picky maybe simplification a little bit, because I know that 20 is 5 and 4. And I know that square root 4 is 2. So you can write like that, 2 radical 5. And it's okay. Leave it like that. Square root 20 is acceptable perfectly. Distance between now BC. So we're working in between BC, this and this. Okay, it's a big square root. Again, parenthesis, open to parenthesis. Square. Okay, now subtracting. See, BC, no? BC. BC is 3 minus 2 or 2 minus 3. I don't care. 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2. It's a X component. The Y component is 3 minus 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. And 1 square 1. Plus something. 3 minus 1 is 2. And 2 square is 4. And 4 plus 1 is 5. It's radical 5. Okay, you can leave it like that, like an irrational number. For a moment. If you want to have some idea, actually real, que es the distance, bueno, you convert to decimal approximation, no? You put in the calculator and you compute the square root 5, get 2.23 something. But I don't care in this moment. Now, finally, the distance between A and C segment, que es in between this and this, no? Now, entonces, a big square root again. I forgot the equal sign here. Is open to parentheses, square. You're subtracting 3, 3, positive, minus, the formula contains minus. Don't forget the minus, is the minus of formula, -2, no? It's -2. Here, and the y component is 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is the same. Y minus 1. Entonces, 3 minus, double minus become positive. This is 5. And 5 squared, 25. Plus 1 minus 1, is 0. And square root 25 is 5. Okay, I did the second question. The second question, find the length of the triangle. This is the, not complicated, but it's the long part. Now, I need to verification, si es right triangle or no. Now remember, according to our intuition was right triangle. So what do you suppose is the hypotenuse? The hypotenuse. The side is 5, another side is radical 5, another side is twice radical 5 or radical 20, either way. Entonces, I suppose que the bigger guy is this. Es the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. Entonces, 2 square. Remember the formula of Pythagoras. C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. C squared is 5 squared, que es 25. Should be, I claim that. A squared is 20. When you square root 20, and square root 5 is square 5. And 20 plus 5 is 25. 25 is equal to 25. I prove that this statement is true. Therefore, our triangle is right. According to our intuition, it was fantastic. Okay? Any question, guys? And what is the last? No. And what is the last? The last piece. Okay. It's just a formula for the area. Area is equal to 1/2 base multiplication by height. But I have no idea what is the base and what is the height. Because my triangle look like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When I did in Desmos, I can see something like that. See, I suppose that this is the base. Okay, I can. This is the height. But I have no idea for this segment. The 90 degree here. This is the height. But I take advantage that this corner is 90 degrees. Yeah, I suppose that this is the base. No this. Therefore, this is the height. Entonces, super easy. Wow. The two smaller side, not the hypotenuse, you consider like a base and height. So the area is equal 1/2. The base is maybe radical 5. Multiplication by radical 20, no? It's another guy. And radical 20 and radical 5 together, radical 100. Okay, 1/2. Radical 100, radical 100, I know get 10. And 10 divided by 2 is 5. And the answer is 5. Of course, see, we are talking about the length is centimeter, for example. Centimeter, or meter, or inch. In general, units. Linear unit. This is a square unit. Square unit because this is area, and area is the region, the region inside area. It's the flat, 2 dimension. Any question, guys? Any question about this formula? It was easy, eh? Or no?
It's piece of cake.
A piece of cake. Okay, good, good. No, you explain well. I try. I try, Jose. Thank you so much. You compliment. Okay, let's move on to another topic. I suppose it's also easy. It's about circle. Circle. Equation for the circle. Okay, circle. Circle. Okay, circle. Okay, we study now in detail. Equation for the circle. Circle by definition is the set. Okay, let me try definition. Definition. So we need 2 pieces of information to define the circle. We need center. We need center. The center is the point. Okay, the point contains, of course, x, y component. It's a point. Normally, I don't know why, but normally the component for the center is called h, k. It's important that you be familiar with this notation, h and k. H is the x component, and k is the y component. But this is specific in the language of the circle. So the center, h, k, always. And what about one more information? We need the radio. And the radio is the distance between the center and to any point on the circle. And the radio normally is represented by the letter R. Okay, let me try to understand geometrically this idea. We have a point, boom, center, h, k. We have the distance R, and we generate another point here that is x, y. See, the distance is the same, it's constant. I suppose that this generates a circle. Okay? I promise, if we are doing perfect circle using Desmos, I want to show you in detail this idea today. Okay, now, let me try to find the equation. What is the equation for the circle? Well, it's easy. It's easy because we're using the distance formula one more time. The distance formula is square root x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared equal distance. No? In our specific case, the distance is r, it's the radius. Look, this is the distance between center and any point. Okay, in general, I call x comma y. This is completely variable, x comma y in different points. Okay, so now I replace in my formula, for example, I suppose okay, x2, see this is the point P2, and the point P1 I call the center. So in P2, we have x minus h squared. Remember, the component x of the center is h. The h is associated with the x always, and k is associated with the y minus k. Square equal r squared, equal r, sorry. Okay, I finished almost. The last step is to put it more elegant, I eliminate the square root. And to eliminate the square root, you square both sides. So we have x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equal r squared. Wow. And this is the equation of the circle. Wait. Let me explain in detail. This is the equation of the circle. Look, let me put it inside the box because it's important. This equation is important. This is the equation of circle, but in standard. Oh, in standard form. Okay? Equation of the circle in standard form. Because we have another form that we studied today, I promise, but no, in the last part of the lecture, I suppose. Okay. Let me to understand this idea. Let me try to do one elementary, super elementary example, but a little bit tricky. Okay, for example, I give you example one of the circle part is suppose write the standard form of the equation of the circle with radius is 4 and center is located at the point 2, -4. Entonces, I know, okay. The professor explained me this equation. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared, parenthesis, equal r squared. This is the formula, the general formula, but I want to write in this particular example, no? Entonces, okay. Entonces, open parenthesis, you put x because x is a variable. And y is another variable. This is variable. K and h no, it's a component for the center. And in the right hand side, r is 4. The radius r is 4. Therefore, r squared is 16. This is my first warning. Pay attention in the equation and the given information. It's giving r, but in the equation is r squared, it's 16. Where come from 16? 4 squared, correct? The second warning is the most important warning. A lot of students confuse in that part. You see in the formula we have 2 minus. However, h is 2 and k is -4. When you plug it in the formula is minus 2, because H is positive, but in the formula we have a minus, and K is negative 4, but we have double minus and become positive. Wow. Therefore, be careful. Be careful, because in the equation, the sign is totally opposite to the point. And the point, we have one sign. In the equation, we have completely opposite sign. All right? But I want to make sure everything is okay or no. But wait, I forgot something important. I forgot square here and a square here, right? You all right? Entonces I want to show you, suppose que in the test, I put this problem. Find the equation of the circle whose radius is 4 and the center is located at the point 2, negative 4. Okay, no problem. I put in the paper like that. However, I want to check in this answer in Desmos. Any question, guys? I want to do now in Desmos. Okay, look, Desmos. I'm switching to Desmos now. Okay. Share screen, switching to Desmos. Boom, 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 Desmos now. Okay. This was the example 3 we did before. Now I create example 4. Look, I want to explain at the beginning. Look, I click here in plus. I create new folder. I like in order 1, 2, 3, 4 and move. I just click and drag. Yeah, I put a name, Maria Jose. No, example 4. Example 4. Press enter. Yeah, I plot, for example, the point. What is the point? ¿Qué es el center? The center is located in 2, negative 4, no? Parenthesis, 2, negative 4. I highly recommend using the keyboard, not of your computer. You know, using the keyboard of this. Look, a fantastic keyboard. We have mathematical symbol clear. So negative 4 is negative 4. Boom. I plot the point. I put the label. 2, negative 4 is, wow, look at that, in blue color. Do you like blue color? No, I don't like. I change. Look, I click in the icon, hold the mouse, I select black color. Boom. Okay. Now, in the second line, I put equation. The equation is parentheses. Look, Professor, do we have to spend your test writing in the paper? Of course, yes. So I explained at the beginning, okay, today is the last day, is a due day for send me the test on paper. Okay. Any special situation. Remember, I am human. I am teacher. I am your friend. I want everyone pass successfully this class. Any situation, you immediately communicate with me. Okay, any extension that you need. Overall, o sea, specific in the first test. Yeah, in the second, no, I suppose you are all student and you know very well what is the rule. But in the first, any situation you have, online or on paper, you let me know. Okay? I understand? Or I try, no? And we solving the problem. Okay. No interrupt me anymore. Now, mathematics now. Open parenthesis. The equation for the standard. Equation of the sequence x. Look at that. X minus 2, no? Close the parenthesis, square. Boom. Oh, no, double parenthesis. I don't like. Boom. Square here. Plus. Parenthesis. Y plus 4. Okay. Square equal 16, no? Boom. Okay, I close the keyboard, and this is the graphic of the circle, no? Including the center. And you can see clear, okay, the radius 4, look at that. For example, we verify this idea in the 4 fundamental direction. For example, up 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys send the best email with the homework. Okay, Gary. Okay. Gary, no, I'm teaching now, please. Any issue, any email after the class, okay, or throughout the day. Now focus it, please, in the mathematics now. So I try to explain, for example, a super important point to verification that we are doing well or no is the radio I know get 4 is 1, 2, 3, and 4. This point, guy, is the point. You let me know if I make a mistake or not. 2,0. 2,0. Wow. Okay, how you understand this? Well, it's easy because you move it up 4 units. Entonces es -4 plus 4 is 0. As you move it down, it's 2, -8 because it's 4 down, no? It's the same component in X because the motion is vertical, -8. Make sense? Wow, fantastic, I like that. And 2 more points in the horizontal direction. When you move in the horizontal direction, you affect the X component. And the Y component stay the same, no? Entonces, 2 por 4 is 6. I suppose that this point is 6, -4. Let me try. Separate by comma the point, and you put 6 positive, -4. And likewise, in the opposite direction is -4. Entonces, -4 is 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is -2, no? Because it's -4. Oh, perdón. Okay. The last point is the point 2. Pero 2 minus 4 es -2, ¿no? Entonces es -2, separé by comma, -2, -4. Oh, perfect. And this is the beautiful answer. Okay, in the test, you have one question in which I give you information, not exactly like this example, similar, more complicated, of course. I want to discuss it now. No? In which you have the center, you have the radio, but to describe in the piece of paper, you need at least 4 points. Center and additional 4 points. In what direction? Up, down, right, left. Any question? Any question? No?
No.
Okay. No. Okay, good, Jose. This will look like easy. Do you understand a little bit the mechanism of the create the folder? Look, entonces I click in the arrow, bam! Everything is contraction or expand according to your, and you put enable or unenable, boom, that's it. I create the folder number 4. I can save in my cloud, in my account. Guys, recommendation in college algebra, every student, my student have to create account in Desmos. It's super easy. You create username, using the same username, and the password, the same password that you use in Alex, you can use it for create account in Desmos. Okay, I want to complicate your life now a little bit. Look, this is the typical problem in the test. A lot of people fail. I don't know why. Okay, do you see the whiteboard?
Yes.
Okay. Example 2, more complicated. Example 2 is, okay, example 2 is, okay, one equation is given, one equation of the circle is given, but non-standard, in general form. What is that? It's another form to express the same idea, pero like that. Look at that. X squared plus y squared plus 4x minus 6y plus 12 equal to 0. This is general form. How do you know the general form? Well, one clue of the identification is because right-hand side must be 0. When you see 0 on the right-hand side, it's a general form. You organize the equation like that. Degree 2, exponent 2, degree 1, exponent 1, and no degree 0. This is the order of the general form. And this is the equation of the circle. But you have no idea where is located the center and what is the radius of the circle. And we need to investigate. So the question is, number 1, write the equation, that equation, in standard. When you have the equation in standard, you can determine super easy center and radius. And when you have center and radius in your hand, you do the graph. And this is the thing we're doing now. Okay, do the graph. I forgot here. H graph. Okay. Let's do it, guys. I want to copy again the equation. The equation is x squared plus y squared plus 4x minus plus 12 equals 0. I copy that. Okay, the first thing you should do in order to convert to a standard is try to complete the square, similar to the thing we are doing in the quadratic equation. But twice, because you complete the square in the x and you complete the square in the y. The organization I propose is this. You bring down x squared. You bring down 4x. Here. This is an equal sign. This 12 I move to the other side. Now you copy here the magic number to complete the square of the x. Okay? In order to doesn't affect my equation, I put in the right hand side and the left hand side. Right, left. Now I bring down y plus y squared minus 6y plus another box. Okay, it's the box que complete the square in the y part. This is the organization I propose here. Okay, so you separate x variable. These are the element, the terms that contain x separate to the y. And you form two trinomial. This is one trinomial. And this is another trinomial. And in order to complete, so remember, perfect square trinomial is a trinomial that have the same binomial as a factorization. Then, okay, I need help. Help me, please.
I help you, miss.
No, help me in order to find what is the magic number that completed the square. For example, what is the magic number that completed the square in the first trinomial? It's x squared plus 4x plus something. This guy, question mark.
Has to be 4.
Excellent. Who say that? Come on, introduce by yourself. What's your name?
Alicia.
Yes.
Alicia
F4,
again.
F4.
F4. F4. Everyone understand what is 4? Let me explain.
B
you take B,
over...
you take B divided by 2 square. It's the formula, no? And in our example, B is 4 divided by 2 square. 4 divided by 2 is 2, and 2 squared is 4. It's a coincidence. It's 4. And you put 4 to complete the square, and you put 4 in the right-hand side in order to doesn't affect my equation. What about the second? No, Alicia, another participation. Another, come on. Come on, chance. Or another participation. Come on. Doesn't matter. What is the magic number in the second complete square? 9. Very, very well. Because it's 6. I don't care the sign. The sign is not important. Divided by 2 square. And 6 divided by 2 is 3 square, sorry. Hello, no cubic, square. A square. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 square, 9. Super, 9, 9. 9 here and 9 here. Good. Okay, I have a question. What is the factorization of this trinomial? Factorization of this trinomial. I suppose it's only one binomial. Yes or no? And the square root of this guy is x.
Is x or no, it's x plus 2 squared.
Exactly. Very, very well. Chance, no? Are you? You answer me, Chance? Or another student? Come on, guy, I need to know you.
What? Hello?
What was the student answer me this part?
Christian.
Christian Juan, no?
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Plus another participation. The second part. The y part. Who helped me?
3.
No, x, y.
X minus 3 squared.
Y, the female. I prefer the voice of the female. Y.
Y plus 3 squared. Right?
Bueno, es minus.
Oh, minus, my bad.
Why is minus? Because this sign is minus. Be careful. So the control of the sign inside the binomial is the first sign. Because the second, always you enforce it to be positive. Right? Okay. We finish the left-hand side. And the right-hand side, easy. 4 plus 9, 13. 13, positive 13 and negative 12 is 1. Boom. And this is the equation in standard. I did the first part. Okay. My next question is, where is located the center of that circle? Center. It's located at the point. It's the point. Who help me with the center? Help me, please. Center of that circle. Look in the equation in standard. H and K. H and K. Don't forget opposite signs. This is important.
It's negative. No, yeah, it's negative 2. 3.
Positive. Very well. This is center. The center is located at the point, negative 2,3. Super. And what about radio?
Just 1.
A1, because it's a coincidence. Also, actually, 1 is r squared is 1. So square root 1 is 1. Okay. So we have a circle. In this example, we have a circle. And whose center is located at the point, negative 2,3, and the radius is 1. So it's a small circle. Okay, but I want in the test, this is a typical question in the test number 2. The equation is given in general. By the process of the completed square, we convert to a standard. In a standard, you can see clear where is located the center and what is the radius. And what is the last moment? Do the graph. Okay, do the graph. Let's do in the graph. So at this moment, I prefer in Desmos, no? Because it's a beautiful graphic calculator, no? By the way, when you answer that question in the test, you can download in Desmos the image and you send me the image, okay? There are many ways. There are many ways. You take a picture or you try to share the specific the image of this, okay? Let me try. Maybe I can explain. Let's switch into Desmos. Let's switch into Desmos. Okay. Here. Okay. Do you see or no? Do you see Desmos now? Yes or no?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Remember, yes, you see or no? Yes, everyone saw. Okay. You create new example. Click here, folder. But I want continuation, no? You drag, put it here. I call example 5. And you call another name, guy. Name you want. Circle example. You create your own. You create your own file. But I create. Look at that. I create the folder. This is different file inside the one thing big. Que call it. I call the distance and midpoint formula. Okay, entonces I change and also circle and circle. This is the new name I assign to this Desmos simulation. Okay, entonces the point, the center, I remember I make a mistake, you help me, guys. The center is -2, +3. Boom, I plot the point. Okay, purple color. I don't know if you like purple color or not. Okay, one more thing we need. When we need the equation. So what equation I write? The general or standard? Well, we are doing both.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Standard.
Standard. But no, we are doing both. And you surprise. You can see now they are a perfect coincidence. But no, I agree with you. First of all, standard. Standard was parentheses. Let me use the keyboard for this one. Here is x plus 2 a square plus parentheses y minus 3 close the parentheses. No necessary. Okay, you square directly. Equal 1, no? Equal 1. Boom. This is my circle. Wow, small circle. It's predictable because remember the radius 1. If you want to find the famous 4-point up, down, right, left, this is curiosity. Mira, look at that. I click here. It's -2,4. Let me type it here. Comma, parentheses, -2,4, because the radius is 1. Good. Another guy is -2, 2, no? I suppose, because it's down. Entonces, coma, -2, +2. -2, +2, boom. And to the right, this is just curiosity, comma, is -1. So when you move to the right, you decrease in the x component. Then -2 plus 1, because to the right plus the radio, que es 1. Entonces es -1, 3, ¿no? Es -1, -1,3. Maybe I make a mistake or no. No, I don't make a mistake. Look. And finally, to the left, you decrease. Entonces es -3,3. Separate by a comma. -3,3. Boom. Super. This is my circle, center, the 4 fundamental points defined perfectly in the circle, the equation in a standard. Suppose now que I write the equation in general form. What do you think happened? No idea. Suppose I write the original. The original. The original was, I don't remember, x squared. Oh, no, too much. X squared plus y squared. Ooh, my mouse. click, double click, y squared, plus 4x, minus 6y. This is the original equation. Okay, give you in the test. Plus 12 equal to 0. Bam! Wow, what the hell happened? Yeah, select red color. Look, the red color and the black color are the same curve. It's perfect coincidence. This is a confirmation of everything we are doing well, very, very well. We are the best in Miami-Dade College. Any question? Any question? Any question? No? Okay, entonces my recommendation is create the account in Desmos today. You practice a little bit. If you want, I can send this link connecting directly with this Desmos, my Desmos. Entonces, when I send to you and you open in your account, if you want, you can change, delete. It doesn't affect my work. So my work is in my servers. I send to you. Do you want I send or no? Look, I close everything. I save the word. Yeah, I can send to you. Let me show you something. When you click here, share graph, supposedly in the test, share graph, export image, and you can see the image. You download the image. It is the image. If you want, you send me in the test. Now, I want to share with you. Well, so I create here. I copy the link. And that link I send by email to you. When you open my my file, but in your account, and you can modify, change the name, whatever you want. But no. We are doing after the class. I am doing. Okay. Now, guys, I want to cover another topic. A little bit theoretical, a little bit complicated. And the rest of the time that we have, we cover another topic. Another topic. Or why not? Let's do another example of the circle. Let's do it. But you help me. Let's do it. Another example of the circle. Now, I make a decision. Continue with the circle. Okay. Is x squared plus y squared plus 4x plus 6y plus 9 equal to 0. Okay. Copy that. What should I do? Come on, help me. We still... sorry, coño. Thank you for helping me. Switching to the whiteboard. I always forgot. I suppose that this is automatically. It's not automatic. I need to share. Okay. Copy this example. This is example. What number is number example? The circle is number 3, no? Example 3. Wow. I need help. Come on, guy. Help me. What should I do? I have no idea. I am lost. Come on.
First have to...
Say again.
I said that you're supposed to move 9 on the other side.
Yes, you're right. And the organization on the left-hand side.
Bring down x squared.
X squared plus
what?
4x.
Exactly. Plus a box.
Plus a box right there.
What about the rest?
And then
Y
plus y squared
Very well.
plus 6y.
6y.
Okay.
Box.
A square, 6y plus another box, no? Entonces, what is the magic number in that case?
For the first one, it's gonna be 4.
And the second?
It's gonna be 3.
No.
No, 9.
9.
Okay.
9.
4 and 9. 4 and 9. Everyone follow me? This is similar to another example. What about the factorization, the first trinomial of the x?
It's gonna be parentheses x plus 2 squared.
Super. The second? And the y part?
No, it's gonna be y plus 3 squared, right? Yeah.
Very good. On the right-hand side, we have minus 9 and positive 9 is canceled. Stay 4. Okay, now please help me to determine center.
Parentheses, -2 parentheses, no, comma, -3 parentheses.
-3 in the first component? What is h? What is h, comma again?
Yeah,
H
-2 is -2.
Negative what?
2.
2. This is
comma,
h.
-3.
-3. This is the center. This is the center. Correct? What about radio?
2.
6. No.
Somebody say something. 2. Where come from that 2? Where come from that 2?
4 times 2.
4.
Exactly, square root 4, because this guy is r squared. I know that r squared is 4, square root 4 is 2. No plus and minus, because it's distant, and distant is always positive, okay? Entonces, with this information, we are ready to go to Desmos to do plot the center first, plot the classical 4-point, up, down, right, left. Do the circle, and check it out. See, this formula generate exactly the same circle of the original. So this is a confirmation that we are doing well. Let's move on to Desmos. Any question? Any question? Let's move on to Desmos. Okay, Desmos now. Here, window. Okay, do you see Desmos now or no? Not yet?
Yes.
Yes, okay. We create another folder that is 6 folder. Okay, I call example 6. Entonces, the first thing you should do is plot the center, no? The center is located at the point -2, -3. Open parentheses, -2, comma, -3. Whoosh, what the hell is that? I do -2, -2, comma, -3. 3. Good. Blue color. Okay. I like that. This is the center. What more we need? When we need the equation, no? The equation in standard is parenthesis x plus 2. A square plus y plus 3, open parenthesis, y plus 3 square No, no, no. No good. No good. No good. You go forward and put a square. Equal, 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 4, no? 4. Boom. Look at that circle. At least the center is okay. The other point, you click, let me show you. You click here on the circle and you see typical point. -2, -1, 0, -3, -2, -5, and this no. I don't know why this no. But okay, let's use in our imagination. This is -2, -1. Look here. Separate by comma. Comma, -2, -1. Boom. Look all. Separate by comma. The other guy is 0, -3. Well, no, down is -2, -5. Comma, -2, -5. To the right is 0, comma, 0, -3. 0, -3. Good, very good. Separated by comma, the last guy. The last guy is comma, comma, comma. The last guy is -4, -3. -4, comma, -3. Very well. Guy, are you aware how you find this typical point? When you move up, you increasing plus the y component, -3 plus 2. Down, decreasing, subtraction, -3 minus 2, -5. Right, you increasing, but increasing the x component because the motion is horizontal. With -2 plus 2 is 0. And -2 minus 2 is -4. Super. So in order to confirmation, everything's okay or no, you put equation, the original equation, x squared. Plus y squared. Plus 4x. Plus 6y. Plus 9. Equals 0. Boom. I want to change the color. I want to change like orange, maybe. Orange. I never using orange. Okay. So we have an orange color, the original equation, no? In the green color, we have the standard. And the blue color, we have the famous point, center, and the 4 fundamental points to describe perfectly the circle. Any question? Any question? No? Okay. Bueno, entonces en the 15 minutes that we have, or 14 minutes that we have, I need to introduce, guys, a new topic for the test 2, of course. The test 2, remember, it's hard. Frequently, I need to call 911. You see, no, professor, but this is circle and the distance formula is easy, no? Okay, but this part I want to discuss it now is not easy. It's a little bit confusing, abstract. It's about the functions, function, and relations. Entonces, my recommendation is open Desmos account as soon as possible, because Desmos allow us understand function and relation also, right? Okay, let me try to first relation. Relation. Because relation is easier to understand. Relation first. Definition. Definition is...
Where's the Desmos?
Sorry, coño. Okay. You know,
Thank
the
you.
problem is I am exciting. I want to explain, but don't worry, relax. I explain, slow down. Today introduction because we have some minutes, no? Because I don't want to stop. Let me try to introduce new topic of function and relation. A specific relation. Well, relation is common thing that we are doing in the real life. We state relation between two sets. We have two sets, and you associate element in the one set and element of the other set. There are a lot of examples in the real life. For example, the most common example is suppose the people in the world, and each people in the world, you can associate one birthday. Okay? Not necessarily this, maybe they are repetition. It's possible. Relation, accept repetition. So, but you associate, for example, when you go to the store and you want to buy something, you ask to the seller, how much is it? So you try to associate the thing that you want to buy, the items that you want to buy, maybe computer, maybe t-shirt, maybe Coca-Cola, I don't care, with the price, que es the number. So association is, relation is association between two sets. So we have two sets. Let me illustrate with the one elementary example. Suppose that we have two sets. I want to call capital X. I don't know why in mathematics the capital letter is used for the set. Set is the collection of the object, not necessarily number, not necessarily letter, not necessarily is object in general. Maybe people, for example. This example is about one class I have, the MAC1105. I have, for example, the hypothetical example. I have 4 students: Sally, Paul, King, and Luis. Okay, we have one set formed by 4 students. And when the MAC 1105 is over, I need to assign one grade, overall grade. And the category in Miami-Dade College for the category grade is A, B, C, D, and F. Okay? In this specific class, the relation was. And this is a symbolic way to indicate relation, guys. Sally, is my first student, obtained A. And you write like an order pair. Similar to the X, Y, similar. But this is not exactly the same. It's a relation, right? Sally get A. Paul, B. King, again B. And Luis is a smart guy, super, get A. Now this is a relation. Luis obtain A. The element inside the relation is formed by order pair. Something comma something. It's important to say, it's important, super important, extremely important to say that the first component, que is X, is the first step is called domain. And the second, que is the element of the second component is called range. This is a technical name, domain and range. Okay, in conclusion, domain is the set of the set of the element in the first set. Okay, normally in mathematics, when you study the function, mathematical function, not necessarily in general like that, is per people, is X. So domain is the word domain is associated with X. Pero letter X, que es the element. X1, X2, X3, and X4. And the range is a set associated with the Y. Little y, que Y is A, B, is the Y1, Y2, and so on. Okay, this is the definition of the relation. Entonces, let me introduce function. Oh, function is a little bit sophisticated relation. So, what about function? Bueno, function es a relation, pero special relation. Function is definition, formal definition, que es very, very confusing. I don't understand very, very well. It's a relation. It's a relation such that each value in domain, okay, remember domain was the first set, is associated with, and this is the most important part in the definition, with only one let me highlight this word because it's the most important in the definition. Only one value in the range. This is supposed to be clear, but no, totally clear. It's very, very, at least it's confused, very, very confused. Let me try to understand with the example. Entonces, I propose you the following example. Suppose capital X es domain. En this case, no María, no Sally, no. Es 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my domain. And the range is no number, it's letter, A, B, C, D. Now, I want to present to you 3 relations, relation 1, relation 2, relation 3, and you can help me to understand if this relation has a function or no, according to this definition. So, si satisfy this definition as a function, si violate definition is no function, no? Relation 1. Wow. Okay. Relation 1. Relation 1 is open curly bracket 1, A. That's my first association. My second is 2B. The second is 3C. And the last one is 4D. My question is a function or no? Yes, no. What do you think? Violation, no violation, satisfy the condition, no good.
It's good.
It's good. And in this case, it's special because it's 1-to-1. So 1 is associated with the only one A, 2 is associated with the only one B. So the answer is yes. You're right. Let me copy another relation, relation 2. Relation 2 is now very, very similar. One a little bit confusing part. 1, A, 2, B. So far it's the same. 3, B. 4, A. What do you think? Is or is not? Yes or no?
It's good.
No.
No? Some people say no. Some people say yes.
No.
No function. Okay, this is the confusing part. In my opinion, this is the most confusing part because definition is not clear. Okay, let me try to understand this. Okay, 1 is associated with the A. 2 is associated with the B. But 3 is also associated with the B, no? And 4 is associated with the A. This is one, schematic arrow diagram to understand the relation and so on. Entonces, what is the violation? Que you say que no, professor, do not satisfy. The definition say que each value, is associated with only one value in the range. O sea, the only violation is que si you, for example, you associate one with the A and the B, this is no, this is a violation. Because according to the definition, you associate each value in the domain, 1, 2, 3, 4, and only one value in the range, no two. This is not good, but this is good. This is function also. So we can repeat the what? Okay, we can repeat the X 1 and 4 as associate, but the violation is when you associate one element in the domain with two elements in the range. Yes, do you understand or no?
Yeah, mister, I get it.
No, it's okay, it's okay. This is important. So the answer is yes. So what is the shortcut? So you see repetition in the X, wrong. So you see repetition in the Y, no problem. Okay, let me summarize. When I finish, I summarize. One more example, and you let me know if it's function or no. Relation 3. Relation 3 is again.
Mm-hmm.
2, C.
Mm-hmm.
And 3, D.
It's not a function.
It's not a function. It's not a function.
Because
why? But I
same
need to understand why. Because what is the problem?
Because there's another 2 on the function. So
exactly. Because 2 is associated with the B, is associated with the C. It's the violation of the definition because the definition say only one value in the range.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, guys, in other words, okay, you have only one wife, not 2 wives. Okay? At least it's a violation in this country. In other countries, no. In other countries, you have money, you can have several wives if you want.
Oh my God.
It's true. Okay, do you understand very well? So what is the conclusion? To finish that part. Suppose que relation is 1-to-1. 1-to-1 is super okay. Okay, when you associate one value of the range and whatever. Many to one. What do you think about many to one? It's okay or it's wrong?
No.
It's wrong? No?
It's wrong.
Okay, look at that. Look at that here. Many to one. It's also okay. What is the wrong? What is the wrong? What is the wrong? One too many. One too many. One too many. One too many is a wrong part. Look, one too many is a wrong. This is not function. It's not function. It's not okay. Do you understand very well? Okay, guys. Too much for today. Listen to me. Today, everyone have to send me the test on paper and submit the test online. Any problem, because it's the first test and you don't understand very well, you need to inform me by email. Not here. This is a lecture. We are talking only about mathematics. And email me, professor, I have some problem. Okay, I don't know. I understand. I give authorization to extension. Okay? Okay. Bye-bye. You can leave if you want.
Thank you, Professor.
My pleasure.